Alright, yo! Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are in the world right now watching this live stream. Yo, how you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day today. So, new cards, new balance changes, new stream, baby. Let's get right into it. But before I start yapping about the new cards, all the new stuff, the new balance changes, if you guys are unaware. Oh boy, it's a spicy one. I can't wait. So I'm gonna yap just a little bit so that the other people will catch up. I know that I did say a while ago, I chat a while ago in the chat, like you guys can stroll and see that I might start the stream like 1 hour earlier. Yeah, well, here we are. And the reason why I start stream early because I joined, let's see, right. I joined a Japanese tournament just now. And unfortunately, I lost after 3 games, which is right over here. I don't know if my pen is active. All right, here we go. Like I won round 1, round 2, but then again in round 3 I lost. So yeah, I'll have a video for this tomorrow, so can't wait to show what the hell is going on. So yeah, unfortunately, spoiler alert, in this last game where I lost, I got unlucky. It is what it is, man. TCG is all about gambling. You play a slot machine, let's see if you likely win or you likely lose. That's just life, man, especially in competitive play in Genshin TCG. Oh well, so I'll give okay, my brain is cooked. I'm not gonna lie, cause I just played these games recently, and some of these matches are very freaking intense. Like most of these matches were very close, especially those last 2 games. But anyway, I'm just gonna say this before we dive in. The videos for this patch, or for next patch actually, or rather for this month, it's going to be 8 to 15 minutes long now. So starting tomorrow, I will have a video tomorrow that's like around 12 minutes long. And the reason why I decided to cut the length of my usual videos in half, because last month, right, I did make a post where I will make videos, right, for 35 minutes long. And as for that experiment goes, unfortunately, having 25 plus minutes long videos is not worth it, according to my, analysis just a while ago. So yeah, so starting this month, and for Snezhnaya patch, my videos will be 8 to 15 minutes long, and we'll see how that goes. And then after that, probably at the start of 7.1, we'll see where that goes. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the update for my channel and for my content going in the future. So there you guys have it. I'll make a post as well, so for those who just came in to this live stream, I'll make a post about this update for my content going forward in the near future. All right, guys, who are you guys ready for the new characters that we're gonna have for Genshin TCG when Snezhnaya comes out? Oh boy! All right, let's talk about Durin, of course, our most anticipated boy. Durin, my boy, is finally in Genshin TCG. So recently, it's now predictable. Like you guys can now easily predict on who will be coming in Genshin TCG. Because obviously, Durin and Jahoda, both of them came out in Genshin Impact, right? In the main game, or in the side game, whatever is what I'll call it, in 6.2. Right, so that's why we have Durin and Jahoda. So in 7.1, obviously we're gonna have Columbina next, and hopefully Columbina with the Torre. Now that would be funny and crazy AF. Like, I can't wait for that to happen. I really hope that we'll be able to get playable the Torre weekly boss in 7.1 alongside with Columbina. But yeah, there you guys have it. I don't know who else though. Actually, Lunar Crystallize might be out Oh yeah, isn't Zebai coming out as well? Alongside with Columbina, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, like 7.1 might be fucking big. Who knows? But we'll see what happens. Because so far, Hoyoverse has been... How should I say this? Like, following the release of the characters, right? Like, Durin and Jahoda. So, yeah. Alright. So here we go. Durin! Finally, Durin's in TCG. Alright, Durin... Pyro Sword Mondstadt, 10 HP with 2 energy. Okay. 10 HP. Finally, it's been a while since we've seen a 10 HP character. Because recently, we've been seeing like 11 or 12 HP characters like going crazy in the meta. So, yeah, finally we have a 10 HP character once again. Same thing with Jahoda, yeah. So, let's talk about Durin first, alright? So, normal attack, deals 2 physical damage. Okay, nothing special. Moving on. Elemental skill. Okay, here we go. 3 cost. Deals 3 pyro damage. This character gains essential transmutation. Alright. Essential transmutation. With the attached character uses a normal attack. Deals 1 pyro damage. Okay, so you have a pyro damage follow-up. And with the attached character uses an elemental skill, generate 1 stack of efficient switch. For those who don't know, efficient switch, it gives you 1 free swap. 1 free swap, pretty much. So there you go. Oh, it's right here anyway. Yeah. Spend 1 fewer elemental die. So that's great. Okay, interesting. Now, obviously, Durin has 2 modes, right? So, Durin will have 2 elemental bursts as well. So let's talk about his first elemental burst. I know this is passive skill. I should have talk about the passive skill first, but let's talk about the elemental burst first. So his first elemental burst. So when you elemental skill twice with Durin, this is the elemental burst that you will get. So let's see what it does. Okay. So deals 2 energy, 3 cost, deals 1 pyro damage and create confirmation of purity. It's a combat status after your character uses a skill. Deal 1 pyro damage. It has 4 usages. Damn. So, kind of like Pyro Xingqiu, but better. Because, unlike Xingqiu, you need to normal attack, right? To get the Hydro follow-up. But, for Durin, it says any skill, which means you can get the follow-up. Either you go for normal attack, elemental skill, or elemental burst. Like this burst will always proc, and that is great. And also 4 usages. Holy, 4 usages. That is insane. Whereas, you know, Xingqiu only has 3 usages, so SMH. So that's great. Really good elemental burst already. Alright, well, what about the other elemental burst? Alright. So, the passive skill, right? After this character uses a normal attack, switch their elemental burst to Principle of Darkness as the star's molder, which is this one right here, with the other elemental burst, right? So when you elemental burst, right, when you skill or double normal attack, I guess, this will be your elemental burst. So deals 3 pyro damage and creates Denial of Darkness. And this one is just when you declare the end of your round. Deals 3 pyro damage and only has 1 usages. So it's like this one, Confirmation of Purity, but this one goes for a big damage. Like when you declare the end of your round as well, which is kind of weird if you ask me. But yeah, there you go. But I mean, look at the damage, right? 3 damage on skill and then 3 damage end phase. Whereas this one, the other elemental burst, it's only 5 damage, but the amount of elemental reaction you can abuse with Durin's light form elemental burst is actually kind of nuts. Like 4 usages, like if you imagine you can spam vape with this, or like I don't know, like there's a lot of shenanigans you can like you can abuse with elemental reactions. And again, elemental reactions is very strong in TCG, so like quicken, right? Like, yeah. Anyway, so there you guys have it. And obviously, the other part of the passive skill, after this character uses elemental skill, switch their elemental burst to principal purity, yeah, the light form, right? So there you go. Alright, and as for the talent card, now before we dive into the more yapping about Durin and how I thought of him, my first impressions and all that, and also the rating as well, let's talk about the talent card. So talent card, man, 4 cost and 2 energy talent card, alright. So when your active character is Durin, equip this card. After Durin equips this card, immediately use the light form elemental burst or the dark form elemental burst. It depends on what elemental burst you have. And once based on the character's elemental burst, oh yeah, right. When the character to which this is attached uses principal purity, which is the light form, your next 4 instances of damage. 4 instances of damage. Not even 2. That is crazy. 4 instances of the damage gained plus 1. So that's like 3 plus 4 damage. Damn. Okay. And then as for the dark form, yeah, your dark form, your Durin and the denial of darkness, which is this one right here at the top, deal plus 2 damage. Wait, does that mean Durin will have plus 2 damage permanently? Or am I crazy? Yeah, it says your Durin and Denial of Darkness deal plus 2 damage. I don't know, something about this feels sus. Probably mistranslation or something, I could be wrong. But if this is like permanent plus 2 damage for Durin when you go for dark form elemental burst, that's kinda crazy. Like permanent Bennett burst, kind of. Interesting. Alright, okay, well there you guys have it for Durin. Okay. So there's definitely 2 modes, right? There's the light form, which I think it's better compared to dark mode. Like you never, I mean, here's the thing. I mean, obviously, Durin, right? You want to set up Durin Elemental Burst. So kind of like King Cho and many other characters, right? Where you want to burst as early as possible. So if you want to burst with Durin and get the light form, right? You have to go for double elemental skill in round 1. So that way, at the start of round 2, you elemental burst with the light form, and then you get this one. Because if you elemental skill and then you normal attack, you get the dark form instead. Dude, I really hope that they'll change Durin's picture or his animation when he changes form, just like Skirk and Tartaglia. That would be sick. If not, bro, that would be a disappointment for sure. But I really hope that's the case. Like, changing his form. We'll see. Okay. Yeah, dude. Also, his elemental burst. Damn, that feels... For 1 additional cost, like you're paying 1 additional die to get plus 4 damage for free from the light form. That is insane. Damn. So yeah, there's definitely 2 modes. Like you can go for DPS Durin or you go for support Durin. But I think support Durin is the best. Dude. Okay. I'll talk about the deck, the potential deck for Durin later at the end of the stream. But for now, I haven't read chat. Hello, chat. Alright, chat. What are your thoughts? Oh my god, voice crack. What are your thoughts on Durin so far? Alright. 10. Out of 10. I have. I mean, he is good. He is like Sing Cho. I mean, potentially better Sing Cho, in my opinion. 10 HP is like 10 HP can be annoying because in this meta where FTK can happen most of the time, your Durin might get killed at the end of round 1 with this 10 HP. If this was like 11 HP, then that would be great. But like Yoimiya and Durin, both of them have 10 HP, and both of them can easily get FTK'd. Ooh, that's gonna be very rough, man. Like it's gonna depend very hard on the matchup you're facing. Alright. You'll permanently stay in light mode since you'll spam elemental skill anyway. Yeah, exactly. Also, the fact that elemental skill is 3 damage is actually quite a decent number. For sure. He's decent, but not OP. Yeah, for sure. Again, it's like, I mean, Durin is like, I'll be honest, Durin is like Pyro Singcho at this point. Like, for real. But, yeah. As for the dark mode is gonna be very interesting. Like with Chiori, ooh, Pyro Crystallize with dark mode Durin with Chiori is gonna be interesting. Oh boy, oh dude, I can't wait to cook that shit. Alright, time to rate Durin. I've been yapping too much. Anyway, actually let me read the chat still. Dark Durin front load damage, yep. Yeah, Columbina, Zibayan, Itlua for 7.1. Yeah, I can see it. Actually, you know what? They might go for Columbina, Zibayan, Itlua for 7.1, and they might skip the Torre. Like they might, like if I'm gonna guess, the Torre is gonna be like if we want to see the Torre playable in TCG, just like Signora and Gosortoth, we probably might have to wait for like next year, potentially. I don't know, man. And yeah, I started early. I apologize. Okay. It is what it is. I lost in JP tournament, but if I haven't lost in JP tournament, I would have actually started stream on time. So anyway, I haven't rated Durin yet. Let's start. Let's rate him now. I've been yapping way too much with Durin. Okay, out of 10, I would say he is a 6. A 6 out of 10. If this was like 11 HP, then I could potentially rate it 7 out of 10. But Durin with 10 HP, dude, in this meta where aggro decks are so strong and so annoying, bro, Durin, you might not be able to see Durin's burst ever when you play Durin. That's how cooked this meta is. Like, yeah, man. 6, 5.5, 5 out of 10. Yeah, that's fair. Is he better than Yoimiya? Ooh, that's a good question. I would say he is because number 1, Yoimiya has 3 energy. Therefore, it takes more time to get her burst out. But as for Durin, Durin has 2 energy. And also, his elemental burst is not round based, it's usage based, which is really, really good. I mean, the thing is, with round based and usage based, I mean, sure, with round based, like with Yoimiya, it's pretty much infinite. Like if you play like Risley, like right, like Ayamiya, Risley, Yoimiya, stuff like that, or Ayaka, I guess. That's why I said it's Ayamiya. then yeah. But I don't know. I would say it's Durin. Durin's way better than Yoimiya. That's all I'm gonna say. Like there, I mean, sure, there's like upsides and downsides, advantages and disadvantages for Durin and Yoimiya, but when you scale the advantages and disadvantages between Durin and Yoimiya, I would say Durin wins. Durin is just better and more comfort, I would say, because again, Durin has 2 energy. Like having 2 energy is like a perfect comfort spot. Like if you want to get Durin's burst, but like the good thing about this is that if you have, if you can like, you can potentially like round 1 burst with Durin, which is good. Like Xingqiu, right? Like if you play Xingqiu, or if you see some of my videos that play Xingqiu, most of the time I saw that, you know, most Xingqiu players would go for round 1 burst and then go crazy in round 2 already. So that kind of stuff. So yeah. I feel like they need to pad the roster with enemies bosses so TCG wouldn't catch up with the main game too fast. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's fine, like for now. I mean, we'll have to wait and see, I guess. Actually, who's next? Like after Columbina, was it Varka next? I don't know. But yeah, I guess we'll have to wait and see. Because so far, Hoyoverse has been following the release dates, right? Or the releases of the characters. Like with Durin, Jahoda, Nefer. Yeah, like with Nefer, like this patch, right? We only got Nefer because we only got Nefer at 6.1. That's why we have Spirit Speaker and Halfdan for this patch. So, gladly, we finally have Jahoda, which we're going to talk about next, alright? Chill out. We're gonna talk about her in a bit. So yeah, there you go. Give me example what aggro deck. Quicken. There's a lot of Quicken decks out there, like Escolini. Escolini can one-shot your ass, especially if they have like Escofear talent, stuff like that. Quicken can also FTK. Like there's a lot of FTK decks out there for sure. Like I mean, there's potentially like Kachina as well, stuff like that. Glass cannon without the cannon part. True. Better than Mawika? Ooh, better than Mawika? I would say so. Yeah. I mean, comparing Durin to Mawika is not a fair comparison. I'm just gonna say that. Durin and Mawika, that's not a fair one. Because Mawika only has 2. Like, it only have 2 follow-up. And it has to be normal attack as well. Whereas Durin, it can be any skill. So, yeah. Is Arlecchino aggro deck? Yeah, sure. I guess. Like, when Arlecchino goes for skill NA, yeah, that can FTK. Sure. How does it compare to Mawika in, like, Kinich teams? Oh, that is a good point actually. Like you can replace Mawika in a Kinich team with Emily. Ooh, that's actually very interesting. Yeah. I can see it. It might be really good actually. Who knows? But the thing is, I don't know, it's gonna be very interesting because if you're gonna go for Durin, Emily, and Kinich, what is your game plan? Like double elemental skill? Okay, here's the thing though. There's no transfig in the burning comp, so therefore your dice is gonna be a little bit scuff. It's gonna be hell. Like you're gonna experience hell when you're playing a deck that doesn't have transfig. Like burning, for example. Like if you watch my burning videos, oh boy, the dice of cringe in that one is diabolical. So I don't know, man. I don't know if I'd recommend going for Durin with Emily and Kinich. I might do it though, you know, just for content, obviously. So yeah, I can't wait to suffer in hell with the dice of cringe. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Okay, get Electro Rest combo with Overlord Transfig. Boom, Druid's best has to be. Yeah, but the thing is, do we have Overload Transfig? That is the question. Actually, do we have overdrive fig or am I crazy? We don't. Wait, am I crazy? Wait, do we actually have overload transfig? I'm dead ass asking. No, we don't. The only pyro we have is vaporize and pyro crystallize. Yeah, there you go. Good. If there is overload traffic, yeah, that would be great. If you have X-ray talent like Mona and Venti, he could be better. Yeah, true. Also, yeah, we'll talk about the Hexerite talents in a bit, so stay tuned. Durin X Xingqiu plus Xingqiu combo incoming. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Yeah, FTK aggro decks nowadays are not many. What I know is Esco. Yeah, Esco, Thunder Manifestation. Yeah, like many other stuff, right? Exactly. Columbina, Zibai, Itlua, Varka, Linnea, Nicole, Pru, Lohan, Sandrone. Yeah, like stuff might change for next patch or for 7.1 for TCG. We'll see what happens. Does technique trigger during burst? No, it's only normal attack, elemental skill, or elemental burst. Yo, Ark, I heard that you were playing the JP tourney. How's it going? Bro, I just discussed it a while ago. You missed it. SMH Kerching. You can rewind the stream at the very start, like I yapped about it, and yeah. Also, surely you will watch me coping in the best of 5 in Star Cup, right? Surely. Off stream. Yeah, surely. Dude, you better fucking win, man, or else. Alright. Can you take Venti, Klee, and Durin? Yeah, that'd be crazy. If you want to, be my guest. You can play normal attack, and then skill. Oh, wait, you're right. Actually, true. Yeah, you could go for normal attack first and then you skill, right? Because I just realized that. And the reason I did realize that is because most of the time when we play characters, right, like with Shenhe, Yelan, Yoimiya, etc., most of the time we go for elemental skill and then we go for normal attack. Raiden is also a good example most of the time. But in a high level, most of like if you know how to play Raiden, most of the time if you go first, you go for normal attack with Raiden and then do elemental skill. So yeah. Like if you want to play high level with Raiden, like whatever Raiden deck you're playing, then yeah. Anyway. Yeah, normal attack and then skill. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. Unfortunately, he said he won 2 matches and lost in round 3. Yeah, well, there you go. Someone already said it. I'll have a video for it tomorrow. I think it's a free content. I'll take it. But yeah, again, competitive in TCG is just like, it's fucking gambling, man. It's like you go into a casino, you play a slot machine, and then you'll see how far you can go. Let's see how far you can win until you lose or something like that. So yeah, there you go. Alright. How about Chlorandin Durin with Overload? That could be interesting. Imagine there was Overload Transfig. Yeah, we don't have Overload Transfig. Yeah, I was about to say. SMH. Chat baited me. Housewell should get Transfig for Varka. Imagine that, right? Dude, Varka? Oh my god, I can't wait. It's gonna be interesting. Alright, I already caught up the chat, finally. Now we can finally move on to Jahoda! Jahoda, alright. Here we go. Finally, a new nodkrai character for TCG. Alright, Jahoda, once again, 10 HP, 2 energy. Animal, bow, and nodkrai. Alright. Does she have passive skill? Yes, she does. Wow, that's a fuck ton of passive skill. Alright, let's talk about her passive skill. Alright. Oh, wow, this is a lot. Okay, I haven't read this yet, by the way, when I was first reading it. Anyway, alright, passive skill. When battle begins, create 1 purloined treasure flask in your hand. Okay. When you trigger a lunar reaction or swirl reaction, attach cost reduction to all purloined treasure flask in your hand twice per round. Okay. Oh, all of them are 4 cost. It's kind of like Nefer. Now that I think about it, huh? Copying boss's playstyle. Ah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, cost reduction. Okay, let's see what it does. It's an event card. When Jahoda switches to become the active character, if the opponent active character is affected by Pyro, Hydro, Electro, or Cryo, convert this card into the corresponding element, which is at the below. Okay. So when you swap to Jahoda, and then your opponent's active character is affected by Pyro, Hydro, Electro, or Cryo, it will transform your card into whatever that element is. Okay. Combat action. Oh, it's a combat action. Deal 2 animal damage to the opponent's active character, and then deal 1 animal damage to them. So 2 instances of damage. Interesting. So when you play this, it's a combat action event card. Ah. Deal 2 power damage to the opponent's active character, deal 1 power, and then deal 1 power damage to them. Yeah, okay. So how do you get cost reduction? Okay, it has to be in the elemental skill there. Okay, interesting. So let's talk about the other stuff. Normal attack, nothing special. Moving on. Elemental skill. Okay, here we go. 3 cost. Elemental skill. Deals 2 animal damage. Creates 1 stack of agile switch, which is, right here. Fast swap for free. And then switch to your next character. Ooh. And then switch to your next character. So kind of like Kazuha or Veresa, I guess. Okay. If you do not have Purloined Treasure Flask of any element in your hand, create 1 Purloined Treasure Flask in your hand. Otherwise, grant cost reduction to all Purloined Treasure Flasks in your hands. Oh, so that's how you get it. So that's how you get the cost reduction for the treasure flask that you get at the start of the game. Okay. Switch to your next character. Huh, interesting. So kind of like Kazuha then, yeah. Huh. This is interesting. Okay. Elemental Burst. Alright, let's check it out. Deals 3 animal damage and creates personal coordinated assistance robots. Okay. Combat status. Okay. End phase. Deals 1 animal damage. Okay, hold up. Deals 1 animal damage if your active character is Dendro or Geo. If your active character is Dendro or Geo. Okay, interesting. Otherwise, deals 1 damage of that character's elemental type. Wait. Oh, it's an end. Oh. So, okay. Okay, but why would you have Dendro and Geo with Jahoda, with Animal? Now, that would be crazy. But if you end on a Pyro, Hydro, Electro, or Cryo character, it will deal whatever your active character's element type is. Wow, okay. And then shield the character on your shield that taken the most damage for 2 HP. It has 2 usages. Ooh. Ooh. Interesting. Okay, let me read it again. Deals 3 animal damage. And then at the end phase, you pretty much deal like whatever your element is your active character. Huh. It's kind of like you have a summon, but you don't have a summon. It's like Lauma in a sense, but interesting. Okay. Also, yeah, the passive skill, right? Also, lunar reaction. Interesting. So, like, if you're playing Rainbow, like, I don't know, like Hydro in Nafa, and then with Jahoda, yeah, it's gonna be something. Also, oh yeah, you get. I just realized when you trigger Swirl or Lunar Reaction, you get cost reduction anyway, twice per round. Okay, so there's a lot of ways to get cost reduction to the flask, and then potentially you could play it for free. And then, dude, the fact that you deal 3 damage total is kinda nuts, huh? Also, animal damage. Also, yeah, you need to get Swirl early. Huh. Also, you have to swap back to her to convert your flask into whatever element your opponent has. So, let's say, like, you're playing Magu Kenki, you're gonna get the Cryo one. Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. What are your thoughts on this for Jahoda's kit? Alright, but before that, let's talk about her talent card. Here we go. Alright, her talent card, 3 cost. Okay. Combat action. Reactive characters Jahoda equip this card. She will use her elemental skill. Okay, very simple. When Jahoda switches to the active character, okay, when she becomes the active character, if the number of cards in your opponent's hand is greater than or equal to yours, randomly copy 2 cards from their hand once per round. Wow. So you just copy 2 cards, not even yoink. It just copies 2 cards from their hand, and it's random. Randomly copy 2 cards from your opponent's hand. Huh. Interesting. That's dude. Okay, that's kind of funny. She looked broken. I mean, I guess as long as she triggers Swirl a lot. Oh, dude, this with Aoife? Dude, her with Aoife. Oh, shit. Dude. Oh, shit, man. Her with Aoife. Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting, man. Obviously, that's a joke, but still, dude, can you fucking imagine? Holy smokes. Okay, chat, what are your thoughts on Jahoda? I'm still, like, my brain is still trying to register on what Jahoda does overall. Like, I think she's gonna be an interesting animal character. For sure. What this tells me is that you would rather play Jahoda in a rainbow deck rather than in an resonance deck. Maybe I'm crazy saying that, but I don't know, man. Maybe you can play her rainbow on a, you know, on a lunar deck, right? Like lunar bloom, lunar charge, stuff like that. But yeah, with lunar bloom, that's gonna be interesting. Especially lunar bloom. Alright, yeah, I have no idea. If anything, I'll leave it to you guys to cook Jahoda. Or rather, I'll leave it to the theory crafters to cook her. Because I actually have no idea what could be her first deck even. Like, if I'm gonna make her first deck, like, without thinking or deep dive in theory crafting, it's just gonna be like Rainbow Lunar Charge or Rainbow Lunar Bloom, I guess, with Jahoda. New Ifa teammate, bruh. Imagine, right? Mona, Ifa, Yahoda. Ah, shit. Damn. Yahoda be broken? We'll see. Is Jahoda, I know, worth it for Hydra's World nodkrai team? I guess Ifa could be the last one for something. Yeah. Like you want to go for, yeah, the Hydra's World Resonance, right? I guess. At least Jahoda don't need to be alive to use this, right? Yeah, like you don't need Jahoda to be alive in order to use the flask. Which is great. Like even if Yahoda dies, I mean the thing is, if Yahoda dies, you're not gonna generate more of the treasure flask from. I mean obviously, right? Because the only way you get her flask is from at the start of the battle, and from her elemental skill, right? Yeah. Yeah, like the passive skill doesn't generate purloined treasure flask. Like it just applies cost reduction when you lunar reaction or swirl. That's pretty much it. So yeah. Okay. If you would have summoned, it got deleted easily with send off. Yeah, same thing with like with Lauma, I guess. Like, can you imagine if Lauma has a summon? Oh boy. Not being a summon has the advantage of not getting sent off or deleted by the Natlan Adventure. Yeah, that as well. Is it possible to copy Transfig? Yeah, it is. You could copy Transfig, yeah. We are copying upon its Transfig? Dude. Oh my god, yeah. Like, especially if your opponent's hand only has 2 or few cards, then yeah, potentially you can copy their Transfig. That would be fucking bonkers, man. Not even getting another addition to the deck? Oh boy. Seven out of 10, subject to change when live. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Like, there might be some crazy cookies already going on, man. We just don't see it yet. But so far, as an animal character, she looks very interesting, especially her burst though. Like her burst is kind of crazy if you ask me. Like her burst has a lot of value. Think about it. You have 3. Oh shit! Wait, where's my pen? Like you have 3 damage, and then 2 damage from your burst. So that's already 5 damage. It's already 5 damage, which is already a lot for a 3 cost 2 energy. And then you also have 4 HP heal as well. Like, that's a lot of value for elemental burst from Jahoda. Like that, this is insane. And also, can you also guess who also has 3 cost 2 energy, 5 damage burst? That's right, it's fucking Durin's light mode. He also has that as well. Like, look at this. 1 damage, and then 4 damage total from the elemental burst. And they also have 3 cost and 2 energy. Same shit. But for Jahoda has an 4 HP package that comes with it. That is insane value. Huh. There you go. Crazy, isn't it? Like, the HP healing is gonna be annoying, that's for sure. As for the elemental skill, yeah, I mean, it's 2 damage. But you also get the cost reduction and stuff. And also, the fact that you switch to your next character, yeah, I guess. And then her event card, right? It's 3 damage. Potentially, if you get this to 0 cost, you could play it for free. Like, you get 3 damage for free, technically. That is kind of bonkers. And also, it's a combat action. Meaning, when you play the flask, it will be your opponent's turn next. So, yeah, keep that in mind. It's a combat action. It's... Actually, now that I think about it, it's kind of like Navia's Bullet. I mean, obviously, Navia's Bullet is not a combat action. But... yeah, crazy stuff, isn't it? And the fact that you get 2 instances of these damage is kind of bonkers. Like, especially when you have, or when you play either Lunar Charge or Lunar Bloom, you play this, you Lunar Charge on your first instance of Hydro damage, and then you apply again. You apply Hydro again, then yeah, that would be crazy business for sure. I can hear in the freeze team, freeze stall deck? Yeah, dude, freeze stall deck with Animo. It's gonna be Animo Hydro Cryo. Ooh, yeah, that's gonna be interesting, dude. For sure. Alright, time to rate her. I think it's gotta be solid, personally, but I guess we'll have to see what the freaking cookers have to cook with Jahoda. The chefs! The cookers. Oh my god, I'm so cooked. Anyway, okay, 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10, okay. What else? I think, yeah, she's solid for sure, 5, 7, Jahoda cards with cost reduction, very juicy to extreme. Oh, dude, true. If you extreme and then you get Jahoda's flask, oh, that would be insanely good. Damn, so true. 5, 7, 5, 7 out of 10, 6, 4. Yeah, I think chat's ratings are on par with my rating. I think she's also solid. I think I'm gonna rate her also 6 out of 10, just like with Durin. Yeah. If I'm gonna make her, first deck showcase for next week. Wait, is it actually gonna be next week? Oh no. It's gonna be next week. Yeah, or something like that. But yeah, Jahoda. It's probably gonna be Jahoda Lunar Charge as my first deck showcase with her. Like, it's gonna be Jahoda in Nefa. Or Jahoda in Nefa, and then who's it gonna be for Hydro? It has to be like Kokomi or something. I don't know. There might be some cooks or some decks, right before the update goes live. Like, we might be able to see some Chinese pro players or theory crafters that are able to cook crazy shit with Jahoda. We'll see. Like, it really depends though. Like, we'll see. Like, obviously, my first deck showcase when Snezhnaya comes out, it's gonna be Durin. And then on the second day, it's going to be Jahoda. And then, yeah. Like, at the first day, when Snezhnaya update drops, we might be able to see some crazy shit with Jahoda. And that might be my first video with Jahoda. I don't know. We'll see it, man. Alright, there you guys have it for Jahoda. 6 out of 10. There you go. I think this is gonna be an interesting Animo nodkrai bow character. There's bound to be some crazy shit that's gonna happen in the near future. We'll see. Alright, next we have is the Hydro Hypostasis. Dude, we can finally play triple Hypostasis deck. Yo! Sheesh! Dude, that's gonna be my first deck showcase, man. Triple Hypostasis with Electro and Cryo. Oh boy. That's gonna be some crazy shenanigans, dude. Maybe Asia and Jahoda combo. Okay, who let this guy cook in the kitchen? Mona as the Hydro slot? No. Because who's going to be the carry, right? That's the thing you need to ask yourself when it comes to deck building. Who the fuck is your carry in that 3-character, deck, obviously, right? So there you go. All right, Hydro Hypostasis. Here we go. So, boy, oh boy, our 3rd Hypostasis in TCG. Meanwhile, Andreas is still missing, and the Regis Vines are still missing. And also, Animal and Geo Hypostasis are still missing. And of all the monster character cards that we could potentially get, we got Hydro Hypostasis instead. Huh, okay. Alright, let's talk about Hydro Hypostasis. Let's talk about the passive skill. Passive skill. When the battle begins, this character starts with Hydro Crystal Core. Just like all the Hypostasis, right? Where they have the Crystal Core. They pretty much have the Revive, pretty much. Okay. If Water Droplet is on the field, hold on. There's too much air in my lungs right now. Anyway, if Water Droplet is on the field, when Hydro Crystal Core, which is the Revive, is consumed, so when you don't have the Revive, reattach the Revive and decrease the usages of Water Droplet by 1. Okay, we'll see. Let's see where he got his Water Droplet. Alright, here we go. Alright, normal attack deals 1 Hydro damage. Okay, just like any other Catalyst users. Interesting. Okay, Elemental Skill. Surging Tides. Wait, isn't this the same name as the... Isn't this the same name as the Hydro... Abyss Herald? What the hell? That's gonna be I don't know, I could be wrong though. Deals 2 Hydro damage and then performs Prepare Skill Overflow. Oh my god, and the fact that it's also the same... It's the same elemental skill as the Abyss Herald, but this one deals more damage than Abyss Herald. Oh my god, that's funny. Because for those who don't know, Abyss Herald, the Hydra one, it's 1 damage instead of 2. But this motherfucker right here, Hydro Hypostasis, it's 2 damage. Haha. Okay. Dude. Yeah, okay. So, Abyss Hero 2.0? Question mark? Okay. Elemental Burst. Oh, here we go. So 3 energy, 2 energy, 3 cost. Okay. Deals 3 Hydro damage and summons Water Droplet. Oh, it's a summon. So Water Droplet is a summon. Okay. End phase. If your Hydro Hypostasis does not have the Revive attached, attach the Revive to... Ah, so that's how you get it. Okay. Otherwise, if you still have the Revive, deal 2 Hydro damage. Ooh, and it has 2 usages. Ooh, it's in end phase. That's gonna be interesting. So if you want to reattach the Revive, it has to be in end phase. From the summon. Oh, okay. Wow, the fact that you can get the Revive for free from just the Elemental Burst if you're lucky, that's gonna be annoying. Because to get the Revive back from the Electro Hypostasis and Cryo Hypostasis, you need to play their talent card in order to get their Revive back. Whereas for Hydro Hypostasis, well, we haven't read the talent card yet, but you can get the Revive for free by just playing the Elemental Burst and just get lucky with the situation, on whatever the situation you're in. So yeah, very interesting stuff. All right, now as for the talent card, so what cost talent card? It's an equipment talent card. Okay, after your Hydro Hypostasis or Water droplet deals damage. So after okay, deals damage. Heal the most damaged monster. Interesting. On your side for 1 HP, 3 times per round. Ooh. It's a monster resonance. Well, not really. More like monster synergy type of talent card. 3 times per round. Reminds me of Croc in a way, but not really. But still, 3 times per round. That's a lot. I mean, especially if you go for double elemental skill with Hydro Hypostasis, and then your other Hydro instant or your other damage will be from the summon. Then yeah, you can easily get the plus 3 HP from the talent card. But most of the time, it's either gonna be 1 or 2 plus HP from this talent card, which is meh. It's whatever. Like, most of the time, you're not gonna get the full value. Like, the full value plus 3 HP from this talent card. It's most likely gonna be 2. Or worse, 1. So, yeah, it's whatever. But, I mean, yeah, more HP, I guess. But it's not that good, in my opinion. Yeah, there you go. No taxes, no more Hero 2.0. True. No taxes, SMH. Quick Knit Stonks. True. Yeah, Quick Knit Stonks. But, dude, if you get send off, then GG, I guess. Sure. Yeah. Prepare skill doesn't work with revive though. Yeah. No, wait, what do you mean by that? Anyway. It's bad talent ammo, should be 0 cost talent. Unironically, I could see it 0 cost and then limit this to 2 times per round. Then I would say like, damn, this talent card is actually pretty good. It's actually super strong, in fact. But yeah, I mean, 1 cost 3 times per round, just for the sake of balance things, then yeah, it is what it is. But overall, it's not that good. It's not that bad either, like super duper bad. But like, if you ask me to rate the talent card alone, I would say this is like a 4 out of 10 alone, like just for the talent card. Okay. So yeah, there you go. All right. Well, there you go, Savage, for Hydro Hypostasis. Pretty simple, straightforward kit. I can't wait to play this though with the triple Hypostasis deck. Oh boy, that's gotta be fucking interesting. Damn. Like, this shit's gonna be bonkers. I can already see it, man. Like, the setup. Like, obviously, if you want to play triple Hypostasis deck, you start on the Cryo Hypostasis, you skill, you NA, next round you burst, you apply Cryo, and then you swap to Hypostasis, or the Hydro Hypostasis, you freeze their ass, and then, yeah. And then if Hydro Hypostasis dies, then you go to, you know, Electro Hypostasis, and then boom. Dude, it's gonna be like a triple Abyss Herald shenanigans all over again. Oh boy. But yeah, Hydro Hypostasis, potentially with like Aqua Breeze Transfig, and then potentially with what else? Like we have dude, Bloom. Dude, Bloom with Hydro Hypostasis. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting, man. Hydro Hypostasis Bloom. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. 2 Nemo Hydrostasis. Damn, yeah. Can you imagine that? Alright, time to rate Hydro Hypostasis. Chat, I think you guys should already know what my rating is going to be for Hydro Hypostasis. If I see any number that is like above my rating, then you guys are crazy. 5, 10 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 7, 6, 4, 7, 4 out of 10, okay, 6, Coffin rating at 7, Are you sure about that? Okay. 6-0 based. 6.5, 4, 5, 10 out of 10. Cope, yep. 7.44. Why 44? 6-7. Yeah, good one. I think it's a 5 out of 10. There you go. Just a mid 5 out of 10. Although honestly, the revive part is like the revive part from the hydro hypostasis from the burst is actually so like it can be really strong, especially if you are in the right circumstance or situation. Like getting the extra revive would be so fucking annoying. But honestly, if you don't get the revive from the elemental burst, or rather, if you don't get the revive for free by any means without playing the talent card, then this would be like a 4 out of 10, just like the other hypostasis. But hydro though, hydro element overall is also really strong element. Like you can pair hydro with lunar charge, lunar bloom, and many of that shit. Like, dude, yeah. Like being hydro, it comes with many perks. Let's just go with that. So there you go. Alright, chat. Well, there you guys have it for all the playable characters that we're gonna get when Snezhnaya drops. Oh boy. And you know, as a TCG content creator, it's a shame that I have to play TCG first before I dive into Snezhnaya, which most people will do, but SMH, but yeah. Well, there you guys have it. Who are you guys excited for? Durin, Jahoda, or Hydro Hypostasis? Let me know in the chat, and for you guys who are late, for the VOD viewers out there, let me know in the comments below. Alright, now we can finally move on to the new action cards. Now, spoiler, actually not really spoiler, but I'm gonna say this right now. There are 0 new elemental transfigurations for next patch. I say it again. There is 0 no new elemental transfiguration for next patch. No, 0. 0 elemental transfiguration for next patch. But instead we get the Hexerai cards for next patch. Now, as you guys saw in the yesterday from the special program, they revealed the some of the details already from Venti's talent card and Mona's talent card. And people are already chatting about this, you know, I mean, they already revealed, right, most of the details, right? Like the special program revealed the details of the new Hexerai talent cards for Mona and Venti. And I already see people flipping the fuck out when they see Mona talent card, because holy shit, there's a lot of stuff to talk about Mona's new talent card. This shit is fucking nuts. So yeah, like people can already start talking about the released information about Venti's Hexerai talent card and Mona's Hexerai talent card. So now we can now dive in to what this actually does, and you know, the other Hexerai talent cards as well, because not only Mona and Venti will get the Hexerai talent cards, but we also will get Klee and Fischl Hexerai talent cards. So, and also 1 talent card. So this means that Mona can only equip 1 talent card, not 2. Even though Mona does have 2 talent cards now, which is great, Mona can only equip 1 talent card at a time. It's a shame not 2 though, but imagine you can equip 2 talent cards at the same time. Now that would be crazy. I could be wrong though, but we'll see what happens with the official update drops. We might, like this, it might be a surprise, you know, like potentially we can equip 2 talent cards with Mona. Like that would be fucking bonkers. Anyway, here we go. New action cards will be added in 7.0 0. Finally, no more Luna 1, Luna 2, Luna 3, Luna 4, 5, 6, 7 bullshit shenanigans. Alright, so, new talent card for Mona. Wow. We're finally at a stage of Genshin TCG where characters can now have 2 talent cards. Crazy. So even though it has a Hexarai label, if you want to add the talent card for Mona, you just need Mona. Like, you don't need, like, there's no need for Hexarai Resonance. Like, you don't need to pair Mona with Venti, or pair Mona with Klee, or pair Mona with Fischl. You don't need that. You just need to add Mona in your deck, and you can add this card in your deck. Like, no Resonance at all. It's just a brand new talent card that you can add. And the reason why there's a Hexarai tag here is there might be some support cards in the near future where it will buff the potential talent card for Hexarai. Who knows? Something like that. So there you go. Alright, now let's talk about the new talent card for Mona. Combat action. When your active character is Mona, equip this card. It's 2 cost, by the way. It's 1 Hydro and 1 unaligned. Interesting already. After Mona equips this card, your next Vaporize reaction deals +2 damage, which is insane. It immediately uses her normal attack. This is her normal attack, by the way, for those who don't know. That's her normal attack. Ripple of Fate, that's her normal attack. That's why you see there's unaligned here. So yeah, there you go. Oh, actually it does. It tells you right here. Yeah, it's a normal attack. Alright. When Mona uses a normal attack, spend 1 fewer unaligned element. This is why it's 1 unaligned element here, which is interesting. After the normal attack, your next Vaporize reaction deals +2 damage. The crazy shit about this, and what makes people go fucking feral and going diabolical crazy with this talent card, is that there is no limit. It's unlimited. It's freaking unlimited. Bro, you can normal attack with Mona for 2 cost. Anytime, anywhere, anytime. Like, bro, it's unlimited. It's crazy. Now, can you imagine this shit? When you go for Durin Elemental Burst with Mona's talent card, and you play Minchi Mitros, and boom, like, bro, you can normal attack with Mona for like 1 cost, and then your Vaporize reaction will deal +2 damage all the time. Like, all the time. Like, it's fucking unlimited. It's crazy, no? But yeah, the thing is, you need to draw this. Yeah, you need to get this. I mean, obviously, right? I mean, there's so many ways to draw this talent card. Like, you have, like, the Stove God, you have the Stove Terror, and all that stuff. So getting the talent card surely should be good. But yeah, you have to get this talent card, though. Or else, if you don't get this talent card, then you're pretty much cooked. But yeah, I mean, again, there's a lot of ways to get this talent card. And yeah, speaking of Stove God, spoiler alert, it got buffed. Thanks to the addition of the Hexarai talent cards. Well, I'll talk about it very soon. Alright, so there you guys have it for Mona's talent card. This shit might be meta, for sure. You need to draw this, it's an action card, and you have 2. Wait, what do you mean? Dude, when Mona uses a normal attack, spend 1 fewer unaligned element. It's an equipment. Huh? What do you mean, bro? Yeah, it discounts every attack by 1. Exactly. SMH. Ba naman yan, Coffin? Magbasa ka naman. Ay, nako. So yeah, dude, DPS Mona, oh my god. Bro, DPS Mona might be meta next patch. I'm not even joking. And I'm actually not even joking when I say this. Mona DPS, Mona combo, OTK, round 2 OTK Mona combo. It's gonna be fucking meta next patch. Holy shit. Damn, son. Okay. Dude, if I'm gonna rate this talent card, bro, 10 out of 10. Fuck it, man. Bro, this talent card is peak. Like, are you kidding me? Bro, this... Bro, this talent card might be the most peak talent card of all talent cards. I'm just gonna say that right now. Bro, this shit is already good. Surely, the other Hexarite talent cards will be as good as this, right? Yeah, surely. Alright, let's talk about Please Hexarite talent card. It's a 1 cost, okay. So it's equipment card, yada yada yada. Fast action. Equip this to your Klee. So it's just an equipment card. You just slap this to Klee, okay. And then attach explosive spark to Klee. Ooh, you get explosive spark already, which is the status that you get after the her elemental skill. So that's great. And then when the attached character uses a charge attack, deals 2 pyro damage twice per round. Damn, you get 2 pyro damage follow up after her charge attack. Wow, twice per round as well. Oh, dude, bro, can you imagine if you have 2 talent cards at the same time? But I don't think this is the case. But can you just imagine, like, you have Klee's normal talent card, and then you have this. Oh my god, Klee's FTK? Like, you can actually FTK with Klee with this, no? Or am I crazy? Huh. No, wait, actually, dude. Oh my god, the fact that you can... Like, as long as you charge attack, like, it doesn't matter if you have explosive spark or not. As long as you charge attack with Klee, you deal 2 pyro damage. Bro, you can actually FTK with Klee for this. Like, let's say you play Klee, and you have this card, right? The new Hexarite talent card. You elemental skill with Klee. You play this. You have 4 dice now. You charge attack, because you have explosive spark, and then you have, like, I don't know, like, you have woven your elemental skill again, and then you have, like, cover of rock. And then you charge attack again, like, bro, oh my god! That's gonna be a lot of damage for clear, just for round 1. What the fuck? Nah, bro. Bro. Also, wait, does this stack, I wonder? Wait, now that I think about it, does this stack? I have to assume this stack, right? Because the talent also, like the normal talent, when you play it, you get 2 explosive sparks. So you skill, you get 1 explosive spark already. So when you play this, does it give you another usage of explosive spark or not? Now that is the question. 14 damage if you have Woven R1 with Covenant. Pretty good. Yeah, that is pretty fucking bonkers. Damn. Also, equipment with the same name does not stack. Yeah. So that's why, like, you can't play... Explosive Spark does not say it stacks, so it doesn't stack. It override. Still bonkers though. Okay, well there you go. Interesting. So yeah, I mean, yeah, it's still pretty bonkers though. Like, you elemental skill, you play this, you charge attack, and then when you have Woven, you skill again, and then when you have Cover of Rock, you charge attack again, and then you do more damage. Like, what the fuck? Like, you get 4 damage, but just playing 1 cost. Like, that is crazy, man. Monkey is so back. Dude, Monoclee and Durin, we are so fucking back. Holy shit. Bro, unironically though, that might be my first video for Durin. Hey, yo, wait a minute. I might be cooking something here, huh? Just bring 2 talent, duh. I mean, yeah, you could go for, like, you bring 2 Klee talents, you elemental skill with the first Klee talent, that way you have 2 explosive sparks, and then you play this, you still have 2 explosive sparks. No, wait, I don't think that works, is it? Or, cause I feel like it overrides, right? Like when you play normal Klee talent, and then you play this, does it like, when you play this, it only has 1 usage left because it overrides the explosive spark? I don't know. I'll leave it for the theory crafters to question and answer that. But anyway, yeah, this is really good. That's like for 1 dice, 4 damage for free. Like you can easily achieve this in round 1 and deal a fuck ton of damage. Damn. Like, and also the burst. Klee's burst is also pretty strong as well. Don't forget that. Like at the start of round 2, you go for Klee burst. Damn. Like that shit's gonna be crazy, man. So I'm gonna rate this one. If Mona's talent is like a 10 out of 10, then this one is definitely a 9 out of 10. Like this shit is good, man. Like really, really good. The highest stack takes priority. We had this ruling before with +1 usage effects versus resummoning. The highest tax takes priority unless the card has its effects change. Ah, I see. To be fair, I don't know. Because who are the characters that, or rather in what situation rather, where you can easily see that, you know, like having the highest stack takes priority? I don't know. Call me Unk at this point because I have no clue on what priority takes priority. Anyway, there you go. Alright, good stuff. Okay, so far so good with the Hexerite talent cards. Pretty nice. Alright. Now we see Fischl. Alright, Fischl's talent, Hexerite talent card. It's 2 cost. Okay. It's equipment talent card, fast action. Equip this to your Fischl and summons Oz. Wow. So you play this and you get Oz immediately. Sheesh. Okay. While Oz is on the field, your electro-related reaction deals +1 damage 3 times per round. Ooh. So, okay. 2 cost though. That is expensive. And also, you only get like 3 times per round electro-related reaction. Like most of the time, you only get +2 damage. Like getting the full value, like +3 damage full value from this talent card. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be possible, man. Also, 2 cost. I mean, the good thing about this is that you don't need to go to Fischl anymore just to summon Oz, which is great. Like, you just play this onto Fischl, and then boom, you have Oz already. Wow, how beautiful. Interesting. Electro-related reactions. So, this counts Quicken. Ooh, dude. Wait a minute. Dude, can you imagine this with Quicken? Damn. But obviously, if you want to make full value of the electro-related reactions with Oz, I think this is good with Overload. Actually, what is this good for? Electro Charge is like the best that I can think of. Also, really quick 1000 floating dreams effect. Yeah, that's actually a good point. But for this one, it's electro-related reactions, whereas FTD, it's all reactions. Kenki? Wait! Unironically though, you are kind of cooking. Like, you play this, you get Oz, and then you go for Animal, and then into Cryo. Ooh! Wait, Silky's kind of cooking! Hell yeah, man! The fact that this almost feels like Abyss summons. But you get Oz instead, that's cool. Also, 2 Electro, yeah. You need to have 2 Electro though. That's gonna be One swirl takes 1 stack only and gives +1 to the target. Yeah. Like you only get like the animal damage to the target will get +1 damage pretty much. Not the swirl damage. I just don't know how to get 8 usable R1 though. Yeah, that's gonna be rough, man. Like, especially if you're playing... I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna be rough, man, for sure. Also, how long I've been yapping already? 1 hour and a half. Alright. Yeah, very interesting talent card, although I must say... This one is on the S side. Like, this is okay. Something like that. So yeah, out of 10 though, this is definitely not in my book. Not very high for sure. This is definitely, I mean, this is okay-ish, but not really. I would give this though a 5 out of 10. Yeah, because number one, even though it's 3 times per round, like it should, most of the time you're not gonna get the full value of this. Hell no. Like it's gonna be +2 or worse +1. So yeah, that's gonna be very rough. I mean, it could be good in Quicken though, but the thing is, you still need Elemental Skill with Visual, because Elemental Skill with Visual, you apply Electro onto your target, which is already helpful when you're playing Quicken. So yeah, there you go. But this with like Oceanid, I can probably see it, but we'll have to wait and see when I'm cooking this one though. Alright, well there you go. Alright, next we have Venti's Hexerai talent card. Surely this is going to be good enough because motherfucker, it's 3 cost. This shit is so expensive, yo! Okay, 3 cost, hot damn, man. Fast action, equip this to your Venti. Summon Storm. Wow, summons the burst already. Sheesh, man. Okay. After you summon Storm Eye, the attached character's Venti. So Venti, physical damage from his normal attack with now animal damage. Yeah, for their next 2 normal attacks during this round. Oh, it's during this round. And these attacks cost 2 fewer unaligned. 2 fewer unaligned elements. So meaning, when you play this onto Venti, your normal attack with Venti will be 1 cost, and then it will be animal damage instead of physical damage. DPS? Wow, DPS Venti. Sheesh. Yeah, free burst from this. Free summon from the burst. That is crazy. No wonder it's 3 cost. But also, 2 fewer unaligned element for the next 2 normal attacks. So, talking about value, like think of it like 2 damage for free. That's like 4 damage for free. I'm talking about damage value wise, if you think about it. Like, think of 2 fewer unaligned, like +2 damage. Just think of it, like, when it comes to value, pretty much. So for 3 cost though, you get a summon, which is really good. And also, dude, the summon can be also annoying as well, because if you don't know how Venti summon works, is that it will force swap your opponent to the character on your, let's say your active character is on the right side, right? Or in the middle. Let's say on the right side, just for the example. Let's say your Venti is on the right side, you end on Venti, and then the summon hits on your opponent's on the left side. Your opponent will force swap to the character on the right side. I hope you guys are not confused by that. But if you don't know how Venti summon works, then well, there you go. But if you're already familiar with it, then yeah. This shit can be annoying, especially in round 1. Now, round 1. I mean, yeah, like you play this, you normal attack for 5 cost. Like you play this, normal attack, yeah, 5 animal, 5 cost, yeah. Like, dude, I can already see some crazy combos with this. Actually, not really. But when it's Storm Gale though, or Aqua Breeze. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. Can you imagine this as like a replacement for Aoife? Like, you can easily replace Aoife. Like, if you hate Aoife, you can include Venti instead. Just my opinion, though. Like, it's either you go for Dahlia variant with the Aqua Breeze or the Stormgale variant with either Cookie or Electro Hypostasis. Because you have, what do you call this? You have Cover of Rock anyway, so you can easily normal attack for 1 cost with Venti and do some crazy stuff. So yeah, also, the thing is that after you summon Storm Eye, it's during this round. So meaning, when you play this, you get the discounted, right? The normal attacks for round 1. But for next round, you don't get it. Unless you summon again, you burst again, then you get the discount again for the normal attacks. Yeah, you have to summon again, like after you summon Storm Eye. So how do you summon again? Then you have to go for burst. So it's like you normal attack, burst, and then normal attack into burst. Interesting. So yeah, there you go. Okay, this can be very interesting though. Like with Aqua Breeze and Stormgale decks, like this shit can be crazy. Dude, can you imagine this with Farzan? Oh my god, now that I think about it. Farzan Venti, like with GPS Venti. Oh my god, I can already see it actually. Like both of them are bow users, so obviously you're gonna add a bow weapon. And combine this with Farzan's burst. Oh my god. Yeah, this shit's gonna be bonkers, man, for sure. GPS Venti, I can't wait. Alright, out of 10, I would say this is a 5 out of 10 still. I could give it 6, but I think 5 is fair. So there you go. Okay. Remember, Venti has 12 HP as well. Exactly, dude. Dude, Venti is so tanky. And the fact that you're making him a DPS now with this talent card, that's a tanky aggro card right there. Damn. Okay. There you go. Okay. So that's pretty much it for all the new Hexerite talent cards. We have Mona, Klee, Fischl, and Venti. The only that we don't have is Albedo, and who else? Is it Albedo the only one that's missing from this? Sucrose as well. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Albedo, Sucrose, dude. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy, man. Like, we're probably gonna have more of those probably in 7.1, but we'll have to wait and see. Alright, now we're down to the last 2 new action cards that we can add to our deck. And let's talk about the first one being the Witch's Homework. Alright, Witch's Homework. It's a 1-cost event card. Draw 1 talent card. Wow, more ways to draw a talent card. Good! Definitely need that. If your deck initially contains at least 3 talent cards. Ooh. Grant cost reduction to 1 random talent card with the highest current elemental dice cost in your hand. Wait, let me read that again. Grant cost reduction to 1 random talent card. Oh, okay. So, yeah. it grants cost reduction to your random talent card, the most expensive talent card in your hand. So technically, it's like that IFA card where it allows you to draw random technique card, and then when you play the technique card, you get the dice back anyway. But for this one, it's for the talent card instead. Wow. Oh, dude, more ways to draw a talent card, more ways to draw Mona's talent card, more ways to get Durin's talent card. Yes, please. What the hell, man? Hell yeah, dude. Holy. Okay, good shit right there. This is definitely a 9 out of 10. Actually, I could even rate it 10 out of 10. But actually, I could, unironically. Yeah, fuck it. 10 out of 10. If you're playing... Actually, it's niche though, so... No. 9 out of 10. It's 9 out of 10. Actually, 9.5 out of 10, but I'll leave it at 9. So there you go. Yeah, it's basically zero cost. But the thing is, there's like a condition where you must have at least 3 talent cards, which is... I think it's very achievable, like especially when you have Stove God, right, as your arcane to draw the talent card and stuff. Like getting the 3 talent cards is very, very achievable, and yeah, good stuff. But yeah, 9 out of 10. There you go. All right, and as for the last one, I love the art style, by the way. There's Kave, I'll hate him, Sino, and Tainari. Damn. Feasting in a Shared Toast. It's a zero-cost event card. When the next round begins, both sides draw 2 cards and gain 2 random elemental dice. Wow, I can't wait for casual players to play this card with me. Yay! Dude, this card is so nice. If you're playing against a friend, why don't you play this card? That way your friend will be happy as well. Wow! Wow, this card can be very nice. And very interesting as well. Combo loves this. Actually, for sure, yeah, like in round 2 OTK, I can see it. Like if you have this in round, like if you get, I mean, to be fair though, for zero cost, you can draw 2 for free and then 2 random dice for free for zero cost. It's not technically for free though, because at the cost of that, you're also getting the same thing. That's the cost. Like, the zero cost here is but an illusion. It's a bait. The real cost is that your opponent is also getting the same thing as well. It's the same thing with, like, this is the same thing with, like, that one Natlan card where you play it and then where you get to draw 2 cards, but your opponent gets to draw 2 cards as well. But yeah, Friendship Eternal needs a buff for real. True, dude. Friendship Eternal, to be fair though, getting that card is a piece of work, but yeah. True though, that card definitely needs a buff. Anyway, that's why it's a shared toast. Yeah, I can't wait for casual players to play this with me. That's gonna be very fun, man. And then both of us will get to cheer, and then I'll win anyway because I was able to top deck good stuff from the 2 free draw cards, and then I get to basically get swap stall or even deal more damage with these 2 random elemental dice. Wow! Anyway though, that's pretty much about it for all the action cards that we can get. But why did I even say that line? I haven't rated this card yet. Out of 10, I would say, fuck it, 6.7 out of 10, man. Ah, fuck it. Well, there you go. Alright, chat. Well, there you guys have it for all the new action cards. that we can get for next patch. No new food card this time, very surprising indeed. And also, yeah, new Hexerai stuff that is only exclusive to Mono, Klee, Fisho, and Venti. But outside of that, we only got 2 new cards really, which is Homework and then the Feasting in a shared test. Yeah, it's pretty much about it. Not much, but at least we're getting new stuff, which is the Hexerai talent cards. Pretty big W from Hoyoverse. Alrighty then. Okay, now chat. The moment you all been waiting for. Are you guys ready for the balance changes for 7.0? Now, I know a lot of you guys, I've been keep hearing about this, okay? There's like so many voices at the back of my head. I was like, please nerf Aoife. Oh my god, please botch or fucking butcher Aoife Hazel. Fuck that shit. Please nerf Aoife. Spirit Speaker, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, some shit like that. I know. Now, here we go. As for the balance changes, are you guys ready? Boom! Here we go! We have Aoife! Oh my god, is Aoife getting nerfed? We'll see. Alright, Aoife getting some adjustments. Here we go. The moment we've all been waiting for. Aoife, his elemental skill is now 3 cost. Wow! Yay! Woo! It's 5-3 cost. Wow, what a nerf! But at the same time, its damage from elemental skill is now 2 animal damage. So, technically this is a nerf, but the fact that you get also increased damage. Okay, the reason why I see why Hoyoverse did this. It's, I mean, you know, balance shit. No wonder. But still, having 3 cost elemental skill is great. But increased damage, I mean, I guess it's fine. But, I mean, bro, if you're able to get, like, changing ships, woven, this almost feels like a buff. As long as you have the cards that you need. I mean, that's the thing. You need the cards to get the upside from this balance change. As long as you have woven or changing shifts, you wouldn't feel the impact of the increased elemental skill cost at all. Like, as long as you have woven or changing shifts, you're fucking good. But the downside, and here's the thing, if you don't have woven or changing shifts, then yeah, doing the combo with Aoife, with the, you know, the combo we've seen most of the time in Arena of Champions, yeah, it's gonna be very hard to achieve if you don't have, you know, again, woven or changing shifts, or pretty much any other form of dice generating cards to do the combo in round 1 with Aoife. So there you have it. So, is it really a nerf? Is it really a buff? It can be both. But I would say, and I already said this again like a while ago, right? I would say this is a nerf, because if you want to do the combo, right, in round 1, you now need the cards like changing shifts, woven, or any other form of dice generating cards. Then yeah, there you go. It's more like an adjust, like it's like in between of buff and nerf. So there you go. Still W balance, yeah. It's one way to nerf, or it's one way, I guess, to adjust Aoife's kit right now in the current meta. Now, does this kill? Does this butcher? Or will Aoife even go down? Or will Aoife become unplayable starting next patch? Boy, I have bad news. No, Aoife will still be meta next patch, unfortunately. And I know some of you guys would say, "Oh, come on, man." Yeah, that's That's the truth. Yep. Still playable. Yep, there it is. Aoife will still be playable and will still be become meta starting next patch. It is what it is, man. If anything, Aoife got buffed for sure. Dead card in your dreams. Yeah, for sure. Alright, well there you go for Aoife balance change. Very interesting stuff. Alright, next we have is... Ooh, the Spirit Speaker. Oh my goodness. Alright, Spirit Speaker. Damn. Hoyoverse is doing overtime. Looking at the meta and see what's broken and see what's not broken. Okay. Spirit Speaker. The elemental skill. Okay. Deal 1 crowd damage, places radiant hues, select, yeah, okay. For the first 4 uses of this skill each game, select one of 3 random radiant hues enhancement. Oh, they killed this card. Oh, okay, yeah, Spirit Speaker is fucking dead as shit. Yeah, no more spam, because there's now a limit. It's 4 uses. Oh no! Okay, this card is dead as fuck. How dead? Dead as skirk. Holy shit, man. 4 uses only? Ooh! 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 Oh man! No more infinite spam of elemental skill. Oh! Yikes! Youch! Oh! Bro is dead. Bro is dead next patch. Oh. Bro is dead. 07. You will be missed. Actually, no, you will not be missed. Rest in peace, you will be missed. Oh my god, get the fuck out of here. And there's more. You thought that's the end of it? No. There's more. Bro, you thought that's the end of it? Bro, there's fucking more. If you thought this one will kill the card, motherfucker, there's more coming. Bro, combat status. The Radiant Hues is getting adjustment as well. Like, so the old one, right? Playing Radiant Hues costs 1 fewer elemental die. Each repeated selection further reduces its cost by 1, right? Like you can spam 0 cost Radiant Hues. Wow, 0 cost Radiant Hues, poggers. But now, boy, oh boy, when you play Radiant Hues, grant cost reduction to a random highest cost card in your hand. It's not even fucking Radiant Hues. It's the fucking any card, any random highest cost card in your hand. Each time this is selected. No more discount to the Radiant Hues. Nope, you cannot spam 0 cost Radiant Hues anymore. None of that shit. Nope, get the fuck out of here. Well, there you go. Wow. Holy shit, this card is so fucked. Like, this is the most fucked up balance change I've ever seen in a while. Actually, Skirk is the other one, but in a single update, in a single balance adjustment, bro, not only like they completely butchered the kit of Spirit Speaker, they fucking killed it. Oh my god. S to F, the best description. True, yeah. Oh my god, man. So, yeah, no more Spirit Speaker for next patch. Consider this card as non-existent. Like, this card pretty much banished to the Shadow Realm. Because this card is fucking dead. It's fucking gone, man. This card doesn't exist. It's not real. This card is fake. Holy shit. Oh my god, that's how cooked this is. Oh my word. So there you guys have it. Damn. For the first 2, you have Aoife, and then now Spirit Speaker. Okay, now, chat, predict. Who's it gonna be the next one? Who is it gonna be the next one? Like you can see at the scroll right here, we're not yet done. There's a few more. All right, who's it gonna be? So far we have Ifan Speaker. Okay, W, big W for Hoyoverse. All right. Who's next? What's next? Hazo, nerf please. The Tonechua. Well. And guess what we have? The last is going to be the, I still cannot pronounce this this name, my god. The Tonechua, I guess. And, oh yeah, this Stove God's getting a buff. But, actually, let's talk about Stove God. Because Stove God got pretty good buff. Because now, with the addition of the Hexerite talent cards, now, instead of having two different talent cards, draw one talent card. Now, when you have four different talent cards, wait, I just realized it's 4 different talent cards. Meaning you must have 4 different names of talent cards, so that you can draw 2 talent cards. I just realized that 4 different talent cards. Well, if I'm going to play Durin, Mona, Klee, oh, that's actually easy. Actually, no, it's not. Actually, it doesn't matter anyway, because even if you have 4 talent, or even if you have 2 different talent cards, you can still draw at least one of them, which is still good. So yeah, I mean that's a good change overall. Still good buff for the Stove God. I like it, very nice. And now for this motherfucker right here. Now, another good change, by the way, because recently Hoyoverse buffed this adventure card to draw 2 cards, and now they reverted back to draw 1 card. Oopsie daisy. Oops. Draw 2 cards is too much. I guess we're going back to draw 1 card now. Oopsie daisy. So, yep, there you go. Now, before it got buffed to draw 2 cards, wow. Excuse me. I did not mute in time. My bad. But my god, it's getting cold here. What the fuck? Anyway, though, yeah, it's now back to draw 1 card. Oops, from Hoyoverse, I guess. And the reason why they revert this buff is because motherfuckers are trying to abuse this Natlan adventure with the Narcissan Croix adventure card. That allows you, like, I mean, think about it, right? The reason why they nerf this is because the Narcissan Croix adventure card, I guess Hoyoverse didn't account this, think about it. For 2, when you played Narcissan Croix adventure cards, 2 of them, that's 2 cost, right? For 2 cost, you get insane value with this adventure. Not only do you get 4 draw, like for 2 cost, you get to draw 4 cards. What? That's insane. Not only that, you get plus 2 HP as well. If certain conditions are met, you'll definitely get plus 2 HP. For 2 costs, well, can you name a card that also draws 4 cards as well? Countdown is 3 costs. Meanwhile, this one is 2 costs. Well, combined if you play 2 Narcissan Croix adventure cards. So yeah. Also, speaking of adventure, now that we're here, also I'll save the topic that I'm gonna say after this one. So this one, not only they revert the draw, the dragon that you get from max summon, or max stacks I mean, from the Natlan adventure is also getting nerfed. So instead of dealing 5 piercing damage when you discard the summon, it's now 3 piercing damage. So yeah, no more one-shotting. Some people no more one-shotting, I guess. Because if you guys saw my video, right, where I was playing Kuki, Nahida, and Al-Hatem, Quicken deck that abuses this Anatlan Adventure, then you would know how broken this Anatlan Adventure is. Like, there is this one match where I was able to one-shot their max HP a pep with 5 HP. Like, bro, I was able to one-shot max HP a pep, 10 HP a pep with the dragon that deals 5 piercing damage and Cookie Burst. That's how cooked this is. So, yeah. And the crazy thing about this is that this is the best adventure. Of all the adventures that you pick, this is the best one. And now, with the nerf, I would say, yeah, this would... Like, some of the decks that focuses on abusing this Natlan Adventure will definitely die down in next patch. And a good example for this is the, you know, the Kuki, Nashida, and Alhaitham deck. Because that one got... I feel like that deck will get even more popular before Snezhnaya drops. And now that we finally have confirmation of, you know, this card is getting nerfed, like, people will start abusing this in AOC before it, you know, before it gets patched. So, yeah, well, there you go. Alright, and now for the topic that I want to say. Speaking of adventure, I did say, right, like, if you guys read the comment section for most of my videos, I did say that I will make a adventure guide video right before Snezhnaya drops, right? But there's this balance change with this one. So meaning I have to delay, unfortunately, the guide video for the adventure overall. And don't worry, the delay is not gonna be that long. Let me check the calendar. I think if I'm going to publish that, it's going to be like around August 22, yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be somewhere around that. So my TCG guide for adventure, now that we finally, you know, this one's getting patched, it's going to be on August 22 or something around that. And speaking of guides, then yeah, after Natlan, or not Natlan, I was saying a Natlan adventure, but anyway, after the TCG guide about adventures, I actually have no idea what's the next one's going to be. Let me know in the chat or the comments below for you guys VOD viewers out there. Let me know what the next guide I should be making, because right now I have the deck building guide, the basics gameplay guide, and now I have the adventure guide, and I guess the next one can be, I don't know, I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like, so far a lot of people are asking me about making a guide for the adventure so far, but after that I have no idea. So there you go. Alright, and there you guys have it for all of the balance changes that we'll have in 7.0. And boy, I'm already losing my voice. I don't know if you guys can tell, but boy, I've been yapping for what? 2 hours? Well, almost 2 hours. So there you guys have it. What are your thoughts on this this patch, for the upcoming patch, I mean, for TCG for 7.0? Boy, I can't wait for Columbina for 7.1 alongside with Zeba and potentially Itlua. And maybe we'll have the Torre, like, as a surprise, you know, as a playable boss character. Like, that would be sick. Because we did get Yosoitoth as a playable TCG card in 6.0. Yeah, it was in 6.0. So I would not be surprised if Hoyoverse still follows that trend of releasing the new characters in TCG. And yeah, speaking of releasing new characters in TCG, I guess we'll have to wait and see for next patch, but I'm just gonna say this. I think it's now pretty clear for Hoyoverse to follow on what order the characters will be releasing. Like, they will follow the original release of the characters in the main game. So, like, you know, with Nepper, the only one in 6.1, and then we have finally Jahoda and Durin in 6.2, and then obviously in next patch, right, 7.1, 6.3, It's going to be Columbina, Zubai, Itlua, potentially Dotori as well, who knows. Then after that, I don't know, 6.4, Varka, something like that. Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting. So yeah, the future for Genshin TCG, boy, it's shining bright. I can't wait. Like after Snezhnaya, like 8.0 or something, I have no idea where we'll go, man. I mean, obviously there will be Conria and stuff, but for some reason, when I saw the Snezhnaya trailer and everything, all the info, I have this funny feeling that for some reason, why do I feel like Snezhnaya is like the final chapter for Teyvat? For some reason, I don't know, man. Art, ignore the comment. Is crab back? No. Well, there's your answer. Anyway, go. Alright. Anything else? Alright. For those who just came in, again, I'll make a post about this. So, again, my videos for this month and for this patch, especially for Snezhnaya, is going to be cut in half. So, it's going to be 8 to 15 minutes long now. So, yeah, again, the reason why I did this is because last month in July, I did say that my videos for this month, for July, is going to be 25 minutes long. And I was thinking like, is it worth it to continue it or not? And unfortunately, well, since I brought this topic, obviously it's not worth it. So this is why I'm trying to go for, I'm trying to experiment the 8 to 15 minutes long videos for this patch, and yeah, pretty much just for this patch. So yeah, all right. So my next stream, it's not going to be TCG, by the way. So my next stream, which is like on Wednesday, I think, it's going to be me 100% exploration, Fontaine, Natlan, and nodkrai. I need to 100% exploration, Fontaine, Natlan, and nodkrai on stream before Snezhnaya update drops. And I need Primo Gems, dude. Like, bro, if I want to see 6 Saritsa, I need those Primo Gems, bro. So, yeah. My next stream, again, it's not going to be TCG. I know some of you guys will be disappointed at that. But I will be, you know, just going, exploring Teyvat, especially in Fontaine first. 100% exploration, getting all the chests and side quests as well on Fontaine, and then we go to Natlan, and then we go to nodkrai, and then all that stuff. Like, I haven't even finished the quest yet in the moon. Yeah, the moon stuff as well. So I don't know, I might be able to stream early, like on Tuesday. I'm probably gonna stream, I mean, as for the time, it's going to be 3 p.m. JST. It's gonna be very early, and as for the duration, it's gonna be very long. I hope so. Like, I really want to, you know, 100% exploration the all the regions before Snezhnaya comes out, because I did 100% exploration in Azuma, Mondstadt, Liyue, actually except Liyue. There's one particular one region or one area in Liyue where I haven't 100% 100% explored yet, but I will be focusing on Fontaine, Natlan, and nodkrai, and then the moon, and hopefully we'll be able to finish all that and get all those sweet Primo Gems before Snezhnaya comes out. And that would be great, because right now I have like 20,000 Primo Gems and it's still stacking up. And yeah, like, I would not be surprised if we get like around 40,000 Primo Gems, like double the amount, right, before Snezhnaya drops. Like, that would be great, because obviously, dude, I will be pulling Saritsa like crazy, and hopefully not by spending money, because god, I hate spending money on a gacha game. Like, I already spent quite a few penny. Like, I'm a dolphin in a sense, and also getting C6 Farina was quite lucky. Like, yeah, man, and also getting C1 Mawika as well, that was also lucky. But yeah, anyway, chat, I've been yapping for too much. Oh my goodness, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's stream, and yeah, I'll see you guys in next time. I'll see you guys in the next stream. Hopefully you guys will be able to join me exploring Teyvat. Alright, chat, have a great day, and as always, enjoy the rest of your day. Peace out.